Hey, what is happening, you moldy mold trays? Today we're going to be playing some games with the good old Nuzzle Raichu deck. I don't think I've changed anything since the last video I did on Nuzzle. It's the same list, still good. Just thought I'd come at you with some Nuzzle gameplay today. I don't know, here we are. Only thing I want to mention was, if you don't know, I do stream over live on twitch.tv/AzulGG every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 5 p.m. Eastern. Bro, from 12 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. That's what it is. So be sure to check that out. Let's go ahead. Let's play some Nuzzle. Up against our opponent's Chandelure all fire deck. We got the Emolga start going first. So yeah, really can't complain. We got pretty much everything we'd ever want. It looks like we mulliganed more than our opponent, even though they only play 4 basics. What the heck is that? All right, Nuzzle Gathering. Ideal starter, like I just said. Opening him. Going first. Doesn't get too much better than that. I guess technically it could, but it sounds pretty good to me. Gonna grab another Emolga, and then we'll Emolga into a Pikachu here, and put that on the bench because we might. It's very possible that we don't use Pachirisu at all. We'll probably use Pachirisu, but I'm gonna go ahead and just grab Pikachu. Bench Pikachu attached to Pikachu. Volkner. Grab ourselves an E-Power and a Lightning for later, and then put those into our hand. And then we'll see what our opponent's got going on. I think I used this guy's Nuzzle Gathering. I did. All right, pass. Yeah, we'll see what our opponent's got going on now. We can go into the Nuzzle Shot and knock out a Litwick. We could go with the Pachirisu, which is probably what's going to happen on this next turn. I'm probably just going to use Pachirisu. But I could Nuzzle Shot that Litwick off the bench. It's pretty tempting, but then we wouldn't be able to knock out a Chandelure on our following turn. So it's probably best to just go ahead and set up with the Pachirisu for the turn. So we're just going to do that. Nuzzle Gathering. Get the Pachirisu, get a Raichu, get a Pikachu, and then Raichu, Pikachu, yeah, why not? Just get another Pikachu. Builds analysis, look for, I don't know if there's anything really that important to look for in this matchup. We got the 2 Rosas as follow-ups as well. Let's just get another Builds analysis and a E-Power. I don't really need energy. Kind of just one-shot all their stuff pretty easily, so yeah, don't need to use Snuggly Generator twice or anything in this matchup. Don't need a ton of energy in this matchup. And we have the Rosas, so the Rosas will be able to find us energy just fine. 3, 4, and then one more to the Pikachu, and we are all set up to start swinging on the next turn onto these Chandelures. Early on, they can actually whiff the knockout on stuff if they just kind of get unlucky with how many Pokemon they discard, so that's what we're going to be hoping for. So hopefully they get maybe 1 or 2 attacks with, maybe still keep it a close game though. Yeah, and then finding the right attackers can also be a problem for the Chandelure deck. We'll see what they got. All right, they got 2 there, so no problem to get a knockout on our first Pachirisu here. Who did they get? They got a Litwick and a Delphox, so no Lampent, no Chandelure. That's what you're looking for, really, off of the Spirit Burner early on. So we are going to be able to get a knockout here on our turn 2 with the Raichu. I'm going to go ahead and grab another Raichu. Probably just get the Raichu and Pikachu line out of the deck. Raichu, Nuzzle Gathering, Pikachu. Yeah, we're just setting up Raichus from here on out. What are we doing currently? 320, 140 with that other lightning energy. So we're going to be able to consistently just keep bopping our opponent with the Raichus. Maybe use Reshiram at the end of the game. If it gets to that point, we're going to go ahead and grab the Tapu Koko, a lightning energy, and I don't even know what else I'd want. I guess the U-Turn Board, just get that out of the deck, get that into play. They probably don't play Reset Stamp, but I guess having it in our hand and being able to utilize it potentially is better than not. So yeah, evolve out these Pikachus. Gonna go ahead and bench evolve out the Pikachus into the Raichu, bench the Pikachu, attached to that rat. Check my damage one more time. 3, 4, 5, 140. U-Turn Board to the active. And then a Powerful Spark for the knockout on this first Chandelure. Like I said, they didn't get a second Chandelure going. So it's very possible the game ends as soon as this next turn. We'll see. They are setting up the Litwick, so this makes me think that they probably have another Lampent plus Duskstone in hand. There's a Rosa, so they are just fine. They'll be doing all right. They will survive the dreaded whiff Chandelure Lampent off the first Spirit Burner, and they're going to be cruising from here. I would hope so, unless they prized, you know, obviously they're only down one Duskstone, 1 Chandelure. Unless they prize 3 Chandelure or 3 Duskstone in their last 5 prize cards, which is super unlikely. They should be able to grab a Fire Energy here, grab a Lampent, grab a Duskstone, and then go ahead, evolve them out into a Chandelure and swing again. Once again, though, they could whiff the Lampent or Chandelure off of this Spirit Burner and then be in the same situation on the next turn. We'll see though. There's the Evolve. We saw them take the Dusk Stone. There's a Mystical Torch. I don't even know what that does. Oh, we're burned. Okay, that's fine. I don't really mind being burned. That's all right with me. Yep, there we go. Chandelure. They're good to go again. Once again, though, they have to hit, or they want to hit Lampent or Chandelure off of the Spirit Burner. Still a very relevant thing to happen. They got the Lampent. I don't think they got a Chandelure. They got a Charizard as well, so they have another attacker to work with. There we go. Lampent Charizard. I'm thinking about reset stamping them this turn to maybe make it so they can't use, but they could use this guy for a turn anyways. Maybe I'll save the reset stamp until I use this guy and fully take away their options when we're using our big dude. Alright, evolve this. Gonna go ahead and play Rosa. Get Energy Switch and Fire Energy, and Pokemon doesn't really matter, so just go ahead and grab that. We're gonna Nuzzle Gathering for the last 3 Pokemon anyways. Bench a Pikachu. Attach the Lightning Nuzzle Gathering. Grab, I don't know, this guy. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get them all. Same thing. U-Turn Board to the active. Nuzzle Gathering. Get another one. And repeat, repeat, repeat. I think we did prize our 4th Raichu here, it looks like. Yeah, 4th Raichu is prize, so if we have to use this Raichu next turn, we will. Ideally don't want to, because he has 2 energy, whereas this guy has 1 energy, so ideally we want to use the one with 1 energy. So we'll see if we rip the Raichu here out of the prize cards. Nope, it is a Volkner. Not bad, but not what we were looking for. That'll be just fine, though. All right, Lampent send up, so they probably got another Chandelure in hand to work with. They do. That's what, yeah, that's what you need to do early on, is just chain the Chandelures. Ideally, that's what you're looking to do anyways. I could attack with... Nah, I was saying I could attack with Cocoa Prism, but that's probably not correct. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's just not correct. Charizard being built up in the back is a little scary because that can actually one-shot our Reshiram. They need a lot. They need like 6 energy on the thing, so they're probably not getting that. It looks like they're gonna have to use... Oh, they actually whiffed the knockout here. All right, so this is where we can really get ahead in this matchup. Only 1 Pokemon hit. We do heal the burned as well, and now we are in a ridiculously good spot. And there's even going to be the concession from our opponent. I don't blame them. And the 1 prize trade-off, when you whiff a knockout like that, you definitely have the potential to just fall too far behind and can't keep back up. So we're going to take that first dub over here, over that Chandelure. Going first, once again, we do have the... Oh, no. Absol. Alright, that's fine. We open the Pachirisu. So we can go Volkner here, get a Lightning Energy and a Communication. We can Communication away a Raichu, grab ourselves an Emolga, and then our whole engine is just set up, ready to go. Grab the Emolga. I think I'm going to Emolga for an Emolga, and then Emolga for a Pachirisu, because I don't know what they're playing. Maybe they can't knock us out. Like, my fear is that they can knock us out turn 1, but they probably just can't if they're playing a deck with Absol. But they might be able to, which means then we'd want to be able to... I could just attach to an Emolga. Alright, let's just go Emolga for another Emolga. And I'll attach to an Emolga for the turn. That way, if they do knock out my active, I can just retreat the Emolga into another Pachirisu. Looks like this Pikachu, all right, stuck on his way to the bench, but he did make it there. That's the important part. Grab a Pachirisu. No, we should just grab a Pikachu. We can get a Pachirisu next turn if we need it. And I'll attach to an Emolga. Okay, this seems safe enough. We'll attach to an Emolga and then pass over to our opponent. Not going to bench this yet. It's always best to like just leave a bench space open to work with, because you never really know what you're playing against until you actually see what you're playing against, or if you pay attention to the types in the beginning of the game, then you can also figure it out. It is ADP. Okay, so this matchup is, I don't know, it's close. It's definitely winnable. It's not the worst thing in the world. We do sometimes need to combo our reset stamp to get it working, to get to the point where we can actually win. But it's definitely a close matchup. Definitely not terrible. We're going to Generator twice. They play a Blitzel. I don't know how much that's going to actually help them. But yeah, we're going to Snugly Generator twice. We're going to one-shot a ADP. And then wherever they put their energy, we're going to one-shot wherever they put their energy. And that's kind of the game plan. If they put on another ADP, we one-shot back-to-back ADPs. Game's over. They put it on a Keldeo. Hopefully they just can't set up another attacker behind the Keldeo, and the game's over. And that is our game plan. U-Turn Board top deck. We do need more than what we currently have for like stuff. We don't do enough damage right now. I'm gonna grab myself another Raichu, I guess. Yeah, we don't quite do enough damage right now, so I'm gonna Volkner. I'm gonna attach active. Then a Volkner. I might not grab a Lightning here. We're gonna grab an E-Power. How many Lightning are left? 13. So I can grab a Lightning here then. Yeah, we need more E-powers. We need, what else? We need a lot of stuff. E-power is one of the main things we need. I'll U-turn board my active here, and then I will Snuggly Generator. I guess it's not even confirmed that they get that. They don't even have that turn 2 GX attack for sure. We're just kind of assuming they're going to get it, which is a fair assumption in my opinion. There we go, Snuggly Generator number 1, building up all the boys. Then we're going to attach to an Emolga on the bench. And they'll have 2 Emolgas with 3 energy each. And that's where it becomes like, okay, if our opponent actually has custom catchers, if they play custom catcher and they're able to custom up the Emolgas, excuse me, it can get a little annoying. If they play custom catchers and they're able to utilize them, it can get a little bit annoying. Well played by my opponent. Did they whiff the switch card? Oh no. And there's the concession. It looks like they whiffed the switch card. We're on a roll with the Nuzzle guys here. We'll take another dub over the ADP. Another game. We're also going first again. I'm not complaining. That's pretty good. Going first over and over and over again. That's pretty good. We'll take it. Open the Emolga again. We're on a hot streak. We have a supporter in hand, which is also great. We see a Guzzlord again on our opponent's active. So I have no idea what to make of this, but we'll figure out on the next turn, or we'll figure out shortly. We'll figure out shortly what is going on. We're probably going to end with a Pachirisu in our active because we did prize an Emolga, so we want to keep 3 Emolgas in play. Don't want to lose one. So we're going to go like this. We're going to get him out. We're going to grab a Pachirisu. End with Pachirisu in our active, and then I'll probably attach to one of the Emolgas on the bench here and just hide that energy back there and then pass our opponent. Next turn, if they do knock out our Pachirisu, we can get Pachirisu, Pikachu. Otherwise, we can just get Pikachu, Snuggly Generator, start setting up. There's an Acrobike. Are they playing the old school the Dedenne Guzzlord deck? Let's see here. There's the Beastbringer. I think they are. I think they're playing the turn 1 Jet Pierce. The deck that was played all the way back in LAIC. Actually, I played it myself. The Guzzlord Dedenne Miss Mage's deck. It's been so long since I have seen this deck, mainly because it's not quite as good anymore, but our opponent's still rocking it. Guzzlord, Dedenne, Miss Mage's. I guess they could still be playing like a Tina Chomp build, but this looks pretty straightforward. They got the Acrobikes, Dark Energy. Yeah, this looks pretty straightforward to me so far. We'll see what they got, what else they got. It looks like they don't have quite that aggressive of a hand, as they've kind of slowed down here, not making any moves after those 2 Acrobikes. They got the Miss Mages. I don't see a Duskstone yet though. We'll see. Do they got anything going on besides the Miss Mages? Is it just Miss Mages, Guzzlord adding the active and pass? Anything else? Nothing else? Something else? Maybe not. Alright, attached to the active, they got that going. Beast Energy, not actually very relevant in the matchup, doesn't really do anything. They already hit hard enough to 2-shot our Reshiram and 1-shot our Raichus. So yeah, not going to do a whole ton. We're just kind of hoping our opponent does not get off the turn 1 combo and 1-shot our Pachirisu, because they can be a little bit too fast for us to deal with if they get off the turn 1 attack. So we're hoping the turn 1 attack doesn't happen. And then hopefully we're good to go from there. I think we might be good. If they knock out a Pachirisu, then we go Snuggly Generator, and they knock out Pachirisu, then we go Snuggly Generator, then they knock out a Pachirisu, then we knock them out, then they knock us out, then we knock them out. I guess we always win the prize trade, even after 2 Snuggly Generators, if we're getting the 1-shots. So I guess it's not that big of a deal if they 1-shot us. We would just prefer it not to happen, ideally. I'm never looking to lose a Pachirisu for nothing, right? I mean, it's okay, but we'll get a prize here too to work with. They could reset Stamp us low after this as well. There's our 4th Emolga. Not going to do a whole ton anymore. Unless they like double custom catcher up an Emolga, then I guess having the 4th Emolga could be good. There's a treasure from our opponent, grabbing another Guzzlord. Let's see if they found that 2nd Duskstone to work with here or not. There he is. He's back in play, or now he's in play, not back in play. But yeah, see if they found that 2nd Duskstone. That's the biggest part to find, is the 2 Duskstones early on. Ooh, they'll have Surge to work. Actually, did they? I didn't recognize if they played Surge or not. They maybe played Surge. They have Surge to work with now as well. Yeah. So we'll see if they got that going for them. There's another Duskstone. Yep, there it is. 2nd Duskstone. Set up the 2nd Miss Mages. Pop the Miss Mages. They now have access to B-Strings, which is what we were trying to hope that they wouldn't find access to. But they got it. Now they're going to be able to use B-Strings, set up their Guzzlords, and get off the attacks on turn 1, like I was saying. There's another Guzzlord, just in case you needed another one, and they have another one. And they could actually reset stamp us down to 4 here. There we go. Mysterious message. 2 more to the hand. Big question is, did they find B-strings? And can they get the ball rolling on as soon as turn 1? There's the reset stamp. Thankfully, it doesn't hurt our deck too much, except when we potentially don't find energy. We did find 1 energy. We definitely want more than that. No draw supporter, or no supporter. We don't really play draw supporters. No utility supporter. No supporter in the hand right now. But hopefully we find them over the next couple turns. Yep, there is the B-string, so our opponent is off to a fine start here. Or about as good as it gets on turn 1. Ooh, second B-string to the second Guzzlord and Dedenne. I mean, they didn't need it like this turn, but finding it now is better than not, right? So second Guzzlord and Dedenne set up, ready to go. And anything else to back it up, or is it just going to be the Jet Pierce? It is just the Jet Pierce. All right, goodbye, Pachirisu. All right, it's going to have to send up the Emolga here now. What are we looking for? Well, we need to get a Pachirisu, probably just Pachirisu. The gathering. Well, we want to go Pachirisu, I think, because I think we have to get a lightning on our other Pachirisu. We don't have a lightning in hand, so we might whiff. This is actually getting, unfortunately, very close, and we're actually not in that great of a spot. Has to be the other Pachirisu. So then it has to be Pikachu, Pachirisu, attach to Pachirisu. Retreat, don't nuzzle, and Snuggly Generator. 1 2 3 4 5. Set up the whole squad. 4 5. Reset Stamp actually doesn't do a whole ton in this matchup, because once they're set up, that's all they need to have done. They're set up. They don't need anything else. So Reset Stamp not going to do a whole ton. Energy Switch, we might be able to go into the Reshiram, which is going to be a little bit bigger, too big for our opponent to take a knockout on. So that might be useful. Really, though, we just need to find E-Powers. We have access to Koko Prism through Communication, so we can Nuzzle Gathering for something to Communication it away, get the Koko Prism. So we have access to that at the very least. That's going well for us. But besides that, we don't have a whole ton going on with the hand. Hopefully, looking on top deck, one of our supporters, build into some E-Powers, get the E-Powers. Those are going to be important so we can actually take one-shots. Because currently, we're looking at being able to do 100, 240 damage, I think. Because we're probably going to whiff an energy attachment, unless we top deck, which we could top deck an energy. We're probably going to whiff an energy attachment. 2 Pachirisus go down. We'll be able to get both those energy back. So we're looking at being able to do 240 damage, I think. On our first Pika swing, which is not enough to knock out something that has 280 HP. I've done the math, I've checked it. It doesn't check out for us. So we do need a little bit more here. Let's see what we top deck. That's a lightning energy, that's good. Nuzzle Gathering. Gonna get Pikachu. Let's see, there's 6 left in the deck. Nuzzle Gathering. Just get a Raichu. Let's Gathering again. I don't think it matters what we grab. We should get the Dedenne. Sure, why not? Bench Pikachu. Attach to the Emolga. Retreat to the Pachirisu. I'll go ahead and throw the U-Turn Board on it. Evolve this guy. Just in case we get Reset Stamped, or they're feeling like Reset Stamping. May as well evolve the guy. Snuggly Generator. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5 there, and we're doing, like I said, 100, 200, 260 actually. So we actually only need 1 E-Power or to top deck our last lightning. So we have, what is it? We got 4 Bill's Analysis, we got 4 Rosa, we got 4 Volkner. All of those get us the knockout. We got 1 energy, we got 4 E-Power. We have a lot of outs. I think over half our deck is outs to us. I mean, Bill's Analysis doesn't guarantee the E-Power, but it probably is pretty close. We have all of our E-Powers left in our deck, and Bill's Analysis looks at the top 7, so it's probably there's a really good chance that it'll see it. So yeah, really good chance here for us to get the knockout. Just need to kind of draw into it. Let's see if we can just draw into it here. That's a lightning energy. That'll do it. That's actually one of the best top decks I think we could possibly get. So we're gonna grab Pikachu. I think we're 100, 200, 220, 240, and then yep, we'll be able to do just enough. Nuzzle Gathering, grab a Raichu. I just have to remember here to Communication this back into the deck. Get rid of Dedenne. Grab me that Koko Prism. evolve to Raichu. We're going to retreat to this. I am going to bench Tapu Koko Prism. I'm going to use Dance of the Ancients to here and here. Unless I messed up my math horridly, I am taking the knockout here. I'm going to bench this guy. Maximum damage for the turn. Looks good to me. Take another Pikachu for next turn. Why not? We don't quite have a knockout on the following turn. We're going to throw this into play. We're going to reset stamp our opponent. And then we're going to hit them with the powerful spark. It looks like it's a knockout. Let's just find out and make sure. Just enough. 280 damage, knocking out the Guzzlord. Like I said at the beginning of the game, we win the game just a turn ahead of our opponents. As long as we draw the damage. We drew the damage. And yeah, currently winning one turn before our opponent can win the game. They can hit us with the Jet Pierce this turn, and then next turn they would be able to GX attack for the game. But we're going to win one turn sooner with a knockout on this next turn, especially now that we've drawn the energy. We have enough damage to take the knockout. The only thing that could really stop us here would be like double custom catcher. If they brought up our Raichu, or they brought up our Emolga, knock that out. Then we wouldn't have enough damage to actually knock out this Guzzlord, but otherwise we're good. Set. No problem. We'll see what our opponent's got here. Order pad, reset stamp. Oh no, so we definitely have the Raichu, but we currently don't have the damage. Okay, there's the reset stamp to 1. We need a lightning energy, a supporter. Uh-oh, that won't do it. Communication is not enough. They're gonna go with the chaotic order. Uh-oh, that doesn't seem correct. We took the knockout last turn, which means we're gonna take the knockout this turn. I think they messed up there. They either misclicked, or for some reason they thought this would be a better executed strategy to like limit my bench, but we took the knockout last turn, so that means we can take the knockout this turn. I don't know what they're thinking, but it's going to be another dub with the Nuzzle boys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's going to do it for the Nuzzle gameplay for today. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.